Okay, well, intro is not going so well. Which is why we must scuttle. Yeah, I need to practice intro percent. Gotta start running any percent again. That should be fine. There we go. He's up to the prismatic hints. Wait, who is? Oh, Dark Form? Alright. So, as if one wasn't enough, we gotta do it again. We could technically get all four of the elements here from the intro, but we're only gonna get two of them. The first one there is to skip a rather annoying boss. And the second one will be to land where we want to land in the overworld. And then the other two are like actually quick enough that we can just do it on the overworld. But also, leaving the kinetic boss at least lets us have a free warp to Harbor from the swamp. Yo, thank you, Rainstorm. Yo, how's it going? Oh, there we go. Okie dokie. And also the kinetic boss is like, I think it takes about the same time as it would to do an entire intro escape again. Went early. Oh, I miscounted. Oh, okay, well. Supposed to do 4 blank screens there. Have to go do the suffer? Oh no. Oh no. That's no good. Okay. Go. So we actually don't need to collect too much from the dev screens. In previous route iterations that I had, 4, 5, hold on, 6, 7, okay. In previous route iterations, I had it to where I collected a bunch of relics, but now we collect no relics because all the relic requirements that we get, we conveniently have the perfect amount for each one. For each thing that we need relics for. Don't make me re-have Slipstream instead. Yeah, it looks like we're all suffering. I'm doing Slipstream Hundo. And then after this, I'm gonna have to fight Varen. Good times. Oh, I did clean up the Navy route a little bit more. I did another practice run through the route offline. On I think it was last night while I was watching Team Stream. Yeah, I did another run through of the route. Well, I did everything except going through Black Tower, but I was actually able to beat Varen last night with an extra lemon. Though I will say the lemon was really only for the little bees, but it has been done. It's been proven possible. Okay. And then we're gonna get this element, because this is where we want to head off here. And there we go. And there we go. And now we're just gonna be overpowered. And so we take our overpowered weapons and just go collect everything. And then when it's all said and done, we get to grind. Hooray! I love grinding. Okay, you know what? Okay. Also, I have to pay attention to these nodes. There's a lot going on. Lots to collect. Shambles, yeah. Okay. I gotta, yeah. Okay, we're gonna have flickering map because yay scripting. No, y'all might not notice it as much because of frame rate. But then it will suddenly stop flickering when we get the boss key. Yeah, something weird to do with level states. I don't know. Oh, come on. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Supposed to go this way first. Bro, I literally pressed EX3 and it actually did nothing. The button actually did not respond. Unreal. Are you serious? Bro. Okay, whatever. Oh, perfect. Okay, I got the money I need. Wait, what did I split on? I don't even know what I split on. Whatever. I'll fix it later. Alright, and thus we now begin our leveling up, which is definitely not going to be an issue later on in the run. Nope, not at all. Not at all. Definitely not gonna be a huge issue. Alright, 3 out of 18. Alright. We're gonna do this. This is mainly so we can go on the easy difficulty. I cannot time these jumps very well right now. Okay, so here's a really cool thing coming up here, actually, with orb warping. So, since orb warping takes us to screen 80, of course screen 80, or I guess screen 81. Maybe it's actually screen 81, I have no idea. But in any case, since it's taking us to screen 80, 81, whatever, if there is a screen item on the screen we are orb warping to, then it actually allows us to do something very interesting. So if we do this, there's the sphere on this screen. And that does actually count as getting it from source, because it actually does take it out of the chest. We can't get it normally because I don't have bombs yet. Can I stand in the right spot? So, but I can actually get it now by using screen 80. It's wild. Okay, we're also going to ignore this boss for now. Whoops, I forgot to do that. dude, come on. Alright. I might actually, like, take a couple of seconds out here to turn down my computer volume. It is, like, blazing loud. Actually, I can do it right now. Okay, whatever. Wait. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. The collecting begins. We can pretty much, I think we can one trip most everything. Since we essentially have mostly everything right from the start. But some things we do multiple visits of just for convenience sake. Okay. I can't forget stuff here. No. No. Oh, come on. Okay. I might die here. No, 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 no. Oh, I need money. Okay. I feel like this part right here is like the most likely place to die in the whole run. Because eventually there's a point where you just have plenty of health for everything. Go away. Okay. Go down here. For that. And the extra money is nice. Okay. And then one last thing here. All right. I didn't mean to. Oh, I put me like right next to the ward. Wait, that's actually kind of cool. I was actually not expecting it to do that. That makes sense. I think it just goes straight to return point A. Like no matter which one it's supposed to go to. Cool. Alright. So we basically do the same thing that we did before. Put in the trials. I guess I could use Fire Rod here. Also don't want to waste magic. Or not too much magic. I think it's okay to waste some magic. Can't remember actually. I know I have to use some magic fairly soon. There we go. So then go down here. F6 before the transition, because otherwise I'd lose jump. Yeah, so the only thing we need from here are 2 relics. Yeah, here's a spot for magic, or where we use magic. Alright, and we already beat the boss of this area. So, all we really need to do is just... Oh, that was nice. Nice, convenient hit. Alright, continue. Also, yes, we can break the 4th wall by jumping in the side view area. We're gonna get the map coming down. Oh, that actually doesn't... Oh, okay, I thought that would make me fall down as I was holding the map. Which I guess it could, if I approached it right. Okay, cool. So going onto this screen loses jump. However, we are going back to the moon. And we're gonna go level up. We're gonna level up to level 5. Okay. And so I routed in another second moon trip so that I can go level up, but also get jump storage back, so I can take jump into other areas. But I'm also wanting to manage my level ups in order to make it more convenient later on. And now I'm gonna beat this boss. Because again, if I warp to the main town while I have jump outside of the moon, then that means I actually lose jump when I warp to town. So I have to manage my level ups accordingly for when I go to the moon or when I don't need jump in other areas. So that's like one of the tricky things about routing this, is that you kind of have to balance like when to level up and when to go to certain places and stuff like that. I mean, ultimately you will still have to grind a bunch of levels at the end anyways, but the less the better. Okay. I think that was everything there. I'm supposed to go this way. I didn't get the map. I gotta go back and get the map. Wait. Oh, perfect. Okay. Can do some strategic jumps here to get some areas. Okay, I'm gonna go back and get the map that I forgot. Oh, does it not play the map sound if you're on the raft? Oh my goodness, wait. No, it doesn't. Oh, I never even realized that. Okay, interesting. Don't forget the sword here either. Also, our max wallet count is 100 until we get level 9, which also makes money grinding a little trickier. And it's also partly the reason why Slipstream 2 is probably not going to have much of a wallet cap to begin with. It's probably going to have a very high wallet cap. Okay, but we can actually use some of this money over here. Hopefully I didn't miss an ore or a sphere somewhere. Does not look like I have. Very good. So conveniently we can buy these two with exactly the amount we have. That is very free with jump. Dude, come on. Seriously? Bro. Very, very cool. There we go. Last but not least, the relic. I didn't break it. Forgot to break it. Oh boy. There we go. Alright. Nice. Alright. Ow. Oh, okay. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. Alright. We get to do this again, where we get the sphere from the screen 81. And we can do this, grab the relic on our way. And then use the boss key from Radiant to open the boss door here. Alright. The harbor is done. Alright. Cool. Oh my goodness, get off me. Is that barrier on the wrong layer? I realize that. Oh my goodness, please. I don't need that. Okay, I survived. Okay. Oh, no, do this. Alright, we don't need jump anymore, for this specific area, so it is good to level up again. And continue. Nice recoil. Alright. Then we can get another level up from that big drop. Go up here. Make sure I don't forget this. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should... Maybe I should get the level up and such. That second level up in the magic container when I go there the second time. When I go there to leave. Maybe that would actually be better. Yeah, that might actually be better routing. Right, hopefully that's everything here. I think it is. Right. On to the next trial. Wait a minute. I do this first. Okay. Level 8. Oh wait, no, this isn't necessary anymore. It was at one point, but it is not anymore. For I, the developer, forgot that you actually need one key instead of two for a particular shortcut. Yes, yes. And while we're here, we can finish this up and get to level 9. Okay. Level 9! Halfway through leveling up. That was the max level of the original contest version. I'm gonna have to really look at my notes here because I changed a lot of stuff. Okay, so get the map. Okay. And then go to swamp. And do this. Hopefully don't die. Apparently it's easier to die in this boss than I thought. Okay, cool. Cool. That is all the elements. No, come on. Nope. My notes. No, my notes, dude. I like scrolled away. No. I think that's everything here. Ow. It's hard to read my notes fast. Nice. Didn't even have to use an arrow. Oh. Alright. Right? Yeah, this is right. So, we have one last area to do. And it's none other than the last area. Fitting, which is very fitting. Oh no. Okay. Press that button. We once again used the wrong boss key in the wrong area. And then put ourselves back on this D map. Grab the map. Which we do have to make sure we're on the right D map for collecting the map, at least. Okay. Alright, no more jump. Alright. I'm going to the worst room in the game. Alright. It actually went surprisingly well. And we're just here for that. Actually, wait, no. I'll split here. Actually, no, I can't split here because of the, this. Well, I guess I could. Still split there for that. I believe that is the final relic of the run. In fact, I think I'll double check here in a second. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I can't do the other level up. Hold on. I need money. Money. Give me money. Give me a little more money. A little bit more. Okay, there we go. Okay, where are we going? Okay, okay, I see. Dude, I wish my notes would stop doing that, stop scrolling like that. I keep hitting like the side button of my scroll, of the scroller on my mouse, and it's like moving it in a weird way. Dude. Okay, that works. No. I'm out of money. That's not good, actually. Oh. He had less health than I thought. Okay, and then the artifact. Doing more boss key abuse. Alright, the fun is about to begin. The fun is about to begin. Alright, so the one unfortunate thing about this category is that we have to level up to max level. And while I was able to get it to where we can be at level 11 here, unfortunately, we have to just straight up grind for the rest. So, yeah. We have now reached the unfortunate truth of the matter. We do... The thing is that... Wait, no, not this way. The thing is that we do things so fast in this category. We skip so much stuff. There's hardly any time for like natural money grinding as we go. Like in a normal casual playthrough, usually like the average you'll get to by the time you get like near 100% is like maybe level 15 or 16, which is actually like about what I expect. But speedrun, on the other hand, not so much. So, we are at level 11, we must be at 18, so buckle up. It is time. The time has come. This is the one thing I've dreaded from this category. Have I missed a live? Actually, no. I don't think I missed a live scroll. Not that many of them outside of leveling up. I don't think. Why are you giving me magic? You're not giving me good drops right now. Just stop giving me magic. I'll pick it up just so you can be satisfied. Oh my goodness! Stop giving me magic. Actually, giving me nothing right now. Nope, I want that. Yeah, also it kind of looks like my suspicion is correct, unfortunately, in that I actually don't think this category can sub 1. And I think and legitimately, I think it's mainly because of this. The one for leveling up, yeah. I won't reveal exactly how long this will take, but it's not ideal in a speedrun setting, I'll put it that way. Oh, nice, suddenly nice drops. There we go, alright. First level up. 12. And I can't just keep doing, I can't just keep going past 200, because 200 is our max money count. So, after a level, we have to leave, level up, and then go back. Definitely want to keep seeing those green stopwatches. Oh. Okay, this round is going significantly better than the last one. Oh yeah, perfect. Alright, that was a good round. Yeah, also not to mention the fact that since we were grinding money, this is also all RNG. Wouldn't be 100 without some RNG, am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Can I get some extras from it? Oh, I can. All the clocks. We're getting a lot of clocks. Very much so clocks. You could say we're having a grand old time. Yeah? Huh? No? Okay. Oh, there you go. Haha. Give me. Now we're talking. Keep this up. There we go. Yeah, let's utilize Boomerang a little bit more. Actually, not a bad idea. Goodness knows they'll keep dropping magic. Go on, oh, I've got 200. I didn't even realize. I don't know how long it was like that, but I've got it. Alright, 14. 4 more to go. Start. What was that? It like caught the item and then let it go. That was weird. That was a good one. That was a good haul. Well, I didn't get much out of it, but they all died quickly. Kind of like that. Wow, okay. Yeah, bunch up a little more like that. Oh my goodness, dude. That was crazy. Nice. Almost done with this round. Alright, give me a 5. Any will do. Alright, there we go. Alright, 15. Get some extras. Or not. Nothing here. I love how this Pole's voice up here is just kind of chilling. No, I missed the stopwatch. It's okay, it was a 5. I don't care as much about the 5s. Oh my goodness. Perfect. Oh my goodness. Literally a task. Alright, 2 more. Almost there. I'm glad I held off on him. That was worth it. Alright. I do also have every Hardened Magic container. I'll get 1 more of each when I'm done leveling up. That was a bit of a haul there. Oh! There we go. Very nice. Alright, 1 more. One more. I should have gotten that guy. Come on. Nothing, hardly. There we go. There we go. Nice. That's more like it. Oh my goodness. Insane drops all of a sudden. They were holding out. Oh my goodness, wow. They were holding out. Insane. Alright. Anyone will do. Alright. After 15 minutes, we did it. And guess what? We gotta do a little more. There are still things to buy in the shop. So we actually have to do this 2 more times. Well, 2 more rounds, not the end, not literally everything, but is it like picking up another item? Is that why it's getting caught there? That's interesting. I didn't know that could happen. Huh. I don't care about that. Okay. I almost didn't see that blue under there, the blue clock. Almost there. One more. Come on, just one more. Come on. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think we should do this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we go all the way back up here. So the last 2 things we have are 2 things in the post-game shop. Once we have those 2 things, we're good to go. So we'll buy that. And last but not least, Go do it one more time. Good grief. I think since I'm still on the Radiant map, I should still spawn back there, which would actually be very convenient. We get slightly different music too. Okay, this time we only need 150. We're gonna have to go the entire way. Close enough, though. $25 more. Oh, I got you too. Okay, cool. Alright. Cool. And back we go. And once I get this, I will double check and make sure I have 100%, which I should. I don't think I missed anything. Let's see, dude. Yeah, looks good to, yeah, that's it. I think that's everything. Come on. One more orb warp for the road, which very conveniently takes us... Oh, I didn't mean to continue, but have it from another category. Very conveniently just takes us here. Alright, in we go. Yeah, just keep doing that. Oh, I have the revive. Okay. Right. Well, I got a hit. Okay, that's fine. Alright, cool. And there you have it. There it is. Slipstream 100% speedrun. There you have it. And with that, there is now a dev time on every category. Every category has been done at least once now. There we go. Long time coming, but we're here. It has been done. The mission is complete. That was kind of my goal coming back into Slipstream for a bit, is to actually like clean up the categories that had not even been done. And we have done it. There you go. Thank you for the GGs. Yo, what's up, Dark Time? Alright. There you go. On mixed difficult. Wait. Oh, it's because I went to the. It's because I actually went to the difficulty select screen from the overworld. Interesting. Nice. Okay. Well. You know what it's time for. My flashing light warning. While I get the spreadsheet up. Alright. Alright. So this run's about what you would expect from a first run. It wasn't too bad though. I mean, it really wasn't that bad. There were a couple of deaths early on, but otherwise it was just general, like, navigation and checking notes occasionally. It honestly wasn't that bad, all things considering. I don't know how long I'm actually going to do this category, especially with how long the grinding section is. I'm also gonna turn this down on desktop audio a little bit. Okay. So to put it into perspective, the grinding part at the end, we went into the area at 48:43, and then I got the chroma metal at 109:38. The grinding took 21 minutes. Well, that also includes travel time as well, but still. 21 minutes of the run is dedicated to leveling up. It would be shorter if there wasn't a wallet cap. Well, like, as you can see, we get through the actual hundo part of things fairly quickly. Like, it's actually fairly quick. But then like another like 1/3 of the run has to be dedicated to getting all the levels. But it is what it is. Yeah, that's a lot of grinding. And now we get to see all the grinding in fast motion. Yeah, it's a lot of grinding. There's ways it can be better, like from a game design perspective. And again, in a casual run, you're more than likely going to naturally get through it about like 80% of the way, and then you just grind a little bit for the last couple of levels. But of course, during a speed run, especially one that's as glitch heavy and sequence break heavy as this one, there's not much time for actual level grinding throughout the run. So by the time we actually get everything, it's like, okay, there's literally nothing else we can do for money grinding. So so here we go. Off we go on our merry way. Oh, we're already here. Wait, what? Oh, wait, that went that went really fast on the replay. I thought I still had more time. I thought it was still gonna keep going. Okay, well, that's the replay. All right, so let me pull it up real quick. Pull it up one last time. So here it is again. Oops. Come on. So here it is again. So here are the categories. So we have glitchless. Chef Bear contributed to glitchless as well. There's 80%, of course, being the any percent that it is. There's all artifacts, another one that Chef contributed to as well. And here is the final category that was blank. We have now done this one. Chef's World Record category, where you defeat the final boss with restrictions. You don't do intro escape. And then finally, the two secret ending categories. The unrestricted, and then the MST one, where you actually like collect the requirements for the final boss, or for the secret boss. And so there you have it. The leaderboard is filled. It is filled, which means I am ready to make that video I've been wanting to make regarding Slipstream speedrunning. Whoa. Okay, so there is a possibility I may do at least one more run with this at some point, but I'm not going to run it for that long, because I think you'd understand that grinding to level 18 and then grinding a little more is not ideal. Well, it wasn't really that bad. It honestly really wasn't that bad. It was honestly fine. The rest of the run, I think what is balances it out pretty well. There's a lot of neat things in the rest of the run. I guess here the comparison you can make is like the bank card piece in Majora's Mask, I guess. I don't know how long that one takes though. Yeah, it's just a long grinding segment on an otherwise fun speedrun.